Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. This is Sadia.
Hey, and I'm Keith. Your English is getting too good.
In our last lesson, Lesson 26, you learned how to talk about the past.
And you also learned about the phrase, so tell us, the simple past tense of the verb to be.
And about simple past tense adjectives.
In this lesson, we will further explore how to talk about the past.
This lesson takes place in a restaurant.
And the conversation is between Zoe and Michelle.
Let's listen to the conversation.
So how was the barbecue yesterday?
It was great. Really beautiful. We drove to Bear Mountain. We ate burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, and salad. And we drank Coca-Cola.
Did you play badminton?
Yes, we did. It was great.
Wow, so American.
How about you? What did you do yesterday?
I worked.
Poor you.
Your English is too good.
Here you are. Heirloom tomato, fennel, and avocado salad, butternut squash soup, vegetable lasagna, and steamed vegetables.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. Who told you about this place?
It's a secret.
Too good. So, how was the barbecue yesterday?
It was great. Really beautiful. We drove to Bear Mountain. We ate burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, and salad. And we drank Coca-Cola.
Did you play badminton?
Yes, we did. It was great.
Wow, so American.
How about you? What did you do yesterday?
I worked.
Poor you.
Your English is too good. Here you are. Heirloom tomato, fennel, and avocado salad, butternut squash soup, vegetable lasagna, and steamed vegetables. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Who told you about this place?
It's a secret.
Too good.
Oh, well, this is a cute conversation. Zoe tells Michelle all about the barbecue he attended with his homestay parents, right?
They enjoyed typical American barbecue foods like hamburgers and hot dogs, and they played classic court games like badminton.
That's right. I love badminton. And Zoe didn't say, but it's possible that the barbecue was maybe a family or a company event.
In any case, barbecues are very, very popular during the summer season.
That's true. In some neighborhoods in America, the smell of burning charcoal and roasting meat or grilling meat and vegetables is one that you can pretty much experience all summer long from the morning until the night.
Some neighborhoods, they're all over the place, but definitely check it out. Also, the word barbecue, it actually refers to the way of cooking meat and to the special grill on which the meat is cooked.
Ah, how about that?
Today, however, barbecue is commonly used to refer to any outdoor event at which food will be grilled and served.
I think barbecues are also sometimes called cookouts, which is kind of a shortened form of the phrase to cook outdoors.
And also, they often feature lots of beer and sometimes games outside.
I'd say that barbecues are like picnics, but on a larger scale, maybe. Possibly much more fun than a picnic.
Is it because of the beer, maybe?
It might be. We'll let you guys judge for yourselves.
Yeah, if you're ever in America during the summer months of June, July, and August, definitely try to go to a barbecue.
As Michelle would say, it's very American.
Let's take a look at the vocabulary for this lesson.
Just.
Just.
Exactly. Only.
Just.
Just.
To.
To.
Also, excessively, very.
To.
To.
Tell.
Tell.
To make known, to say.
Tell.
Tell.
About.
About.
Concerning. With regard to.
About.
About.
Secret.
Secret.
Something kept from knowledge or view.
Secret.
Secret.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
An outdoor social gathering at which grilled food is eaten.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
To drive.
To drive.
To travel by car.
To drive.
To drive.
Burger.
Burger.
Short for hamburger, a patty made of meat.
Burger.
Burger.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
American for Frankfurter, a cooked sausage usually served on bread.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
2 slices of bread with a filling in between.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
To play.
To play.
To engage in sport or recreation. To perform.
To play.
To play.
Badminton.
Badminton.
A court game played with rackets and a special ball that is hit back and forth over a net.
Badminton.
Badminton.
Bear Mountain.
Bear Mountain.
A mountain in New York's Hudson Highlands.
Bear Mountain.
Bear Mountain.
To drink.
To drink.
To consume liquid or a beverage.
To drink.
To drink. All right, so let's take a closer look at the usage for some of the words and phrases from this lesson.
The first phrase we'll look at is so American. When Zoe tells her about the barbecue he went to the day before and about the food he ate and the games he played, Michelle says, so American.
That means it's very typical of an American.
Next up is poor you.
When Michelle tells Zoe that she worked the day before while he was with his host family enjoying a barbecue outside, Zoe says, poor you.
Poor you is an expression of sympathy. It shows the person you're talking to that you can understand their disappointment or pain.
Poor you is very similar to that's too bad. What's up next, Adia?
Next is your English is too good. Michelle tells Zoe that his English is too good. Usually, the adverb too implies that something is over the top or excessive.
Right, like too much.
But what Michelle means is that she's shocked at just how good Zoe's English is.
The next up is, oh my gosh, this is so good. This phrase is usually used when the speaker is eating something and is surprised by how good the food tastes.
The next phrase is, it's a secret. Michelle really wants to know how Zoe found out about the restaurant he's taken her to.
But Zoe tells her it's a secret.
Zoe is using this phrase to be coy or shy.
Telling Michelle that he found out about the place from a taxi driver wouldn't be such a bad thing, but Zoe wants to keep an air of mystery.
He wants to keep Michelle wondering and interested in him. He's a smart guy. What's our last phrase?
The last phrase is just a review of too good.
Okay, again, too good is an expression of extreme delight. Michelle is really enjoying the food, and she tells Zoe that the restaurant is too good.
She's really enjoying the experience.
The focus points of this lesson are a review of the simple past tense, including high-frequency verbs.
And the interrogative phrase, who told you about?
Let's get the simple past tense out of the way, though, shall we?
I'm sure you all remembered that the simple past tense is used to describe actions that have already been done, finished.
Actions that took place in the past. The simple past tense, as you probably know, is generally formed by adding ed to the simple form of a regular verb.
For example, the simple past tense of work is worked.
Right, and the simple past tense of talk is talked.
There are, of course, some exceptions to the rule.
There are irregular verbs. Irregular verbs have a variety of simple past tense forms. Let's give some examples of irregular verbs and their simple past tense forms.
What's the simple past tense of sing?
Sung,
Right, and what about bring?
brought. How about sell?
Sold.
Good. So those are all irregular verbs in the simple past tense. In the dialogue, Zoe tells Michelle about his day. First, he says, "We drove to Bear Mountain."
The verb drove is in the simple past tense.
Zoe also says, "We ate burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, and salad, and we drank Coca-Cola." The verbs ate and drank are both irregular verbs in the simple past tense.
When Zoe asks Michelle what she did while she was attending the barbecue, she just says, I worked.
Poor Michelle.
Okay, now let's talk a little bit about high-frequency verbs.
This is easy. High-frequency verbs are verbs that appear often in general conversation or writing.
Quite a few high-frequency verbs appear in the dialogue.
Here's some examples. We drove to Bear Mountain. Drove is actually a high-frequency verb.
What about yes, we did? Did is, of course, a high-frequency verb. It's hard to have a conversation without using do or did.
That's true. And Michelle asks, "Who told you about this place?" Tell, and the past tense told. Tell is a high-frequency verb, and it's irregular, as you can see.
What about the interrogative statement, who told you about this place? Can we talk a little bit about that?
I think we have some time to talk about that. So Michelle is delighted by the food and the experience of being at this restaurant, and she asks Zoe, "Who told you about this place?"
So she's impressed and surprised that Zoe, he's visiting New York for the first time. He found such a wonderful place, right?
She's shocked, and she's also sure that someone told him about it and that he didn't just find it on his own.
Are there any other ways of asking, who told you about this place?
She could have also asked maybe, "How'd you find out about this place?"
Oh, and what about, where did you read about this place?
And you know what? Michelle is what we would call a smart cookie. If you remember, the taxi driver who took Zoe from his hotel to the Altman building on Zoe's second day in New York, that taxi driver told Zoe about this restaurant.
That's right. Michelle is a smart cookie.
Zoe tells Michelle, though, that his source of information about the restaurant is a secret. But he could have also said, if he were being honest, he could have said, "A taxi driver told me," or "I heard about it from a taxi driver."
But he doesn't say that. And why? Because he wants to remain a mystery to Michelle. You know, he wants to be fascinating, exciting.
You know what? I think Zoe's a pretty smart cookie, too.
That just about does it for this lesson. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So how was the barbecue yesterday?
It was great. Really beautiful. We drove to Bear Mountain. We ate burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, and salad. And we drank Coca-Cola.
Did you play badminton?
Yes, we did. It was great.
Wow, so American.
How about you? What did you do yesterday?
I worked.
Poor you.
Your English is too good.
Here you are. Heirloom tomato, fennel, and avocado salad, butternut squash soup, vegetable lasagna, and steamed vegetables.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. Who told you about this place?
It's a secret.
Too good.